And a new NBC News Survey Monkey poll shows the vice presidential candidate, Indiana's own Mike Pence, is not well known to American voters. 48% say they don't know enough about him to have an opinion. That could change when Pence takes the stage just hours from now. Andrea Mitchell shows us how the transformation from Indiana governor to vice presidential candidate has completely changed the life of Mike Pence.
Governor Pence, what do you think about the chaos this morning?
Tonight, Indiana Governor Mike Pence will speak to an audience of millions, making his primetime debut here in Cleveland. A massive change from just a week ago. Now he's surrounded by reporters and Secret Service.
This is what it's like to overnight become a vice presidential candidate. The Secret Service just arrived. This is a complete life-changing development for Mike Pence from Indiana.
I actually got out of the car in the alley and I saw all these cars. And I turned to the security official and I said, "Are they all with us?"
A former member of Congress and attorney, Pence began his career as a talk radio host.
Here in Indiana,
and as governor, he has proven to be a staunch social conservative, signing controversial legislation, including a religious freedom bill that came under fire from gay rights groups.
No hate in our state!
He also helped pass a strict anti-abortion bill that would have limited women's rights to abort a disabled fetus. That law was blocked by a federal judge. But it's his conservative credentials that could make Mike Pence the perfect running mate for Donald Trump, who is struggling to unify the party.
It's an ideological pick. It's a party unity pick. If you look back in history, a lot of Republican nominees in the past, those who are more in the center, they often go to the right to try to get the right wing to come along.
The road to becoming a vice presidential nominee has at times been rocky. After reports leaked to the press that Pence had been chosen, Donald Trump called in to Fox News, saying he hadn't yet made up his mind.
I haven't made my final decision. I mean, I've got 3 people that are fantastic.
But while Trump was saying that, Pence had already arrived in New York City for the announcement. Typically, nominees give a brief speech before welcoming their running mates. Mitt Romney spoke for just 8 minutes before introducing Paul Ryan. John McCain spoke for 10. But Trump spoke for roughly 29 minutes, much of it about his own accomplishments. When Pence finally did walk on stage, Trump walked off. Now the 57-year-old will have a second chance to introduce himself to voters in a primetime address later tonight.
And Mike Pence will take the stage at the Republican National Convention in just a few hours. Our political reporter Kevin Rader and anchor John Stair are there to cover the speech. You can watch for behind-the-scenes reports on social media and tonight also on Eyewitness News starting at 5 o'clock.